Atlanta Mayor's $2 billion proposal to redevelop a section of downtown is getting some pushback.
Yeah, the Gulch project would transform the space between Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the federal courthouse into a mix of high-rise offices, retail space, hotels, and homes.
Now, city leaders and Atlanta residents met at City Hall tonight to discuss that controversial project, and that's where we find Fox 5's George Franco. George?
Well, Russ and Sune, the people who attended this informational session on the Gulch said it was more of a one-way conversation because they were allowed to turn in their questions only if it was written on a piece of paper. And many said they left this session on the Gulch with more questions than answers.
With over $40 million of this transaction going towards addressing our community's most pressing needs,
Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms tried to strike an optimistic tone about the proposed $2 billion Gulch development plan to convert a 40-acre hole in the ground next to Mercedes-Benz Stadium into a mixed-use facility of restaurants, shops, and housing, including affordable housing. But early into the informational session, some who couldn't get into the packed house caused a stir, including former state senator, former Atlanta mayoral candidate Vincent Fort.
It's going to make Atlanta and the region, to be honest with you, a place that is not going to be a good place for working people.
California developer CIM Group is apparently the first in-line contractor to develop the Gulch project, which, according to the panel of attorneys, financial experts, and the mayor, does not amount to a tax break for an out-of-town corporation.
It's not a tax break. It's be more described as an incentive.
Many were concerned about public safety after reports surfaced of Atlanta police officers leaving for higher paying jobs.
We need them to protect the citizens and give the police the raise that they need.
The city says benefits of the Gulch would include up to 30% affordable housing, a big involvement of minority and women contractors, a new fire station, and $2 million for a workforce development plan. All of it unattainable, they say, if the Gulch, which would generate millions in property taxes, isn't developed.
So if you want to have more money for police, for fire, for infrastructure, then you need property taxes.